So the frickin' water contamination and the excessively oily, greasy, thick, slimy feel to this water never stops. I've left at least 3 voicemails for the Greenville group between yesterday and today regarding the fact that I cannot use the tap water from this tap or from the tap in the bathroom, in my bathroom, or from the shower because it is so oily that it literally forms a thick, slimy coating all over anything that you might try to rinse off with it. There's obviously some type of contamination that is being leached deliberately into the intake pipe to this unit, and this has been going on for years. This is nothing new. The Greenville Group, specifically the property manager, Oleg Lisseyev, has admitted to using a career criminal named Jasmine Irizarry, who herself claims to be a structural engineer who gets paid to solve problems, in order to engage in all kinds of disruptions and illegal, basically, interference with the functioning of the utilities to this unit, and also with my ability to safely be in my unit privately and without being constantly doxxed in terms of what I do and say in the privacy of this unit. Lisseyev is a criminal. He uses other criminals to do his dirty work. And as I had been informed by multiple people who work in the housing industry in Boston, including agents of the housing court and legal professionals at various legal agencies, the Greenville Group focuses on housing sex offenders and career criminals in their building because they work with agencies such as DPH and DMH to place large numbers of mentally disturbed psycho scum in this building. The result of that is that Lisseyev, who has no problem engaging in all kinds of illegal activities towards tenants he doesn't like, has a wide variety of career criminals and psychopaths and sex offenders from which to choose if he wants to harass tenants that he is unlawfully trying to get rid of. I would be one of them. Lisseyev seems to be a huge supporter of BLM and does not like Caucasian tenants. He also doesn't seem to like Asian tenants because I've never once seen a single Asian person living in this building, and I've lived here for 13 years. Lisseyev is a reverse racist, seems to feel bad for his own ethnicity and skin color, which, he's Russian. I mean, if I was Russian, maybe I wouldn't like myself either. And interestingly enough, he has no problem admitting that he uses career criminals such as Jasmine Irizarry to do his dirty work, even bragging about Irizarry's fantastic, super talented cybercrime abilities, telling me that she can get into anything. Oh, she's so good. She can hack into anything. Well, apparently she can. She also uses surveillance devices, as reported by several maintenance managers who referred to Irizarry as their surveillance expert, and who also told me that Irizarry is using a saddle valve against the intake pipe to this sink that also feeds the tap and the shower in my bathroom. And a saddle valve is a very easily obtainable, simple piece of hardware that you can attach a nozzle to and pump whatever filth, contamination, and toxic substances that you want into somebody's tap water. That's what's been going on, not just throughout the entire day today, but over the last few days. And I've left multiple voicemails for the Greenville Group notifying them of the intensely slick, slimy, oily residue in the tap water to this unit that seems to be now leaching into the tap water to the common bathroom down the hall. And Greenville has refused to do anything, as they typically do, because they're a criminally negligent slumlord. And the city of Boston keeps having to file criminal lawsuits against the Greenville Group for code violations in this unit, in my unit. I don't know about other units. So when it comes to my apartment, the Greenville Group has been reportedly proven to be criminally negligent. And because I can't use this water, I'm trying to just shake out a lot of dust that seems to be accumulating on my pillows and bedding. There's like what seems to be a white powdery substance all over my sheets and my pillows, my towels as well, my clothing, and it seems to settle from I don't know where. At first I thought maybe it's just like deodorant residue that's just flying around, or baby powder. But when I touch that powder, when I shake out my pillows and my sheets, this powdery substance that's all over everything burns my skin. I've also reported that water from my shower head has started burning my skin recently, and the burning stops when I get out of the shower and rinse off using these bottles of water from water that I've gathered while not showering. So there's some kind of a powdery substance that is somehow being blown into or through this unit that is landing all over my bedding, and it causes skin burning when I touch it with my bare hands. Right now, I was just shaking out my pillows, and my hands suddenly started burning when I touched these pillows. And the powder is also on the inside of the pillows. So I was shaking everything out, and my hands are actually burning and tingling, and now they've gone numb. The pain actually goes up into my wrists, which means that whatever contamination or toxic powder this is actually being absorbed by the skin, and it's going up into my wrist. It's some type of a nerve agent because, again, the skin of my hands is now numb. This is really serious, guys. This is not just itching powder, some kind of practical teenage joke from people who just want to give you a hard time. This is pretty hardcore stuff because it literally burns your skin and then causes your skin to go numb. I don't know what kind of toxic substance could do that, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of Googling and research because, again, the Greenville Group is a criminal, negligent enterprise, and I've been informed by people who seem to know what goes on with the Greenville Group, including housing agents, once again, related to the housing court, that the Greenville Group are Russian mafia who have properties and businesses in Russia, and that they use some very illegal tactics to harass people that they don't like. So this powdery substance that's now all over my sheets and my bedding that is causing my skin to burn and go numb also appears to be getting leached into the water to my shower, because that started happening the other day. About 7 days ago was the first time that I'd really experienced that while showering, where the water suddenly starts causing my skin to burn intensely while I am standing under it, and then the skin goes numb. That is a nerve agent. I have a Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences. I took several years of chemistry, organic chemistry. I worked in scientific research almost continuously for 18 years, and I know what a nerve agent does. When your skin goes numb and then you can feel the pain and numbness going up your arm, that is a very toxic nerve agent that you are being exposed to. And I should probably be wearing gloves when I shake out these sheets, because I don't know what kind of toxic nerve agent is being somehow blown into this unit. There's constantly someone in the bathroom of 78 that the Greenville Group has been deliberately keeping vacant and empty for years now. And that person is the same psychopath, career scumbag, sex offender named Jasmine Arizari that Oleg Eliseyev, the Russian property manager, has been bragging about for years as being able to get into anything and take care of any problem. He's not shy about admitting it, folks, which means he's blatantly using this career criminal to engage in whatever harm, disruption, and dysfunction that she can in this unit. Oleg Eliseyev does not like Caucasian females, and he has been trying to get rid of me for years, even though I do not do half of the crazy shit that most of these other tenants do, including standing out on the street, shouting and screaming for hours, making repeated violent slamming and banging noises directly against the wall to somebody else's apartment, breaking and entering, vandalizing and stealing other people's things, etc., etc. The Greenville Group is fully aware of the activities of the psycho scum, rejected asswipe, BLM lowlifes that they rent to in 76 directly below, in 78 behind that wall, and in 88 directly next door. I don't care if he's white, he's still a BLM piece of shit. And they know what these psycho scum do because they're permitting it to happen, if not encouraging it. The tape on that wall is not an accident. If the rejected idiots who keep watching my channel and making nasty comments can't figure out why I have tape on my wall, then really they should just go back to preschool, where they obviously dropped out and stopped learning anything. They obviously can't think straight. So that is deliberate. And if you can't figure out what that's for or why I do that, then you're stupid. So again, every time I touch these pillows, the skin of my hand starts to burn intensely and then it goes numb, and the numbness starts going up my wrists. So what the hell could that possibly be? And it's on my pillows. And that's not an accident. I don't put baby powder or deodorant on my pillows. I often don't even sleep on my pillows. I kind of leave them upright against the headboard so they can look nice. I don't sleep with pillows really. So fortunately, I haven't had my face or my head on whatever toxic powder this is that causes my hands to go numb when I touch it. And that same exact numbness and burning also started happening starting a week ago when I was showering in the shower of my bathroom. And as I said, multiple Greenville maintenance managers informed me that Irizarry was using some type of a saddle valve against the intake pipe to this tap. And if you use a saddle valve, you can use a nozzle on the saddle valve to pump in whatever contamination you want into somebody's tap. That's a fact.